Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you guys 6 DIY Dollar Tree Spring Easter decor crafts. I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget, and I truly believe that you don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. Further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns. Get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafty! For this first Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a super adorable, easy little Easter centerpiece. So I grabbed one of these Dollar Tree chargers, and I actually made a Christmas centerpiece, so I'm totally repurposing and reusing this. And I just hot glued a piece of styrofoam to the center to kind of give it just like a little center point. I'm also taking this deco mesh. It's kind of in a check pattern, and again, this was also left over from Christmas, and I'm going to just bunch it up together and kind of make like just a quick little kind of bunchy bow here and tie it off with a zip tie. And the next thing I want to do is figure out how I'm going to get the deco mesh to attach to the styrofoam. That was a little bit tricky. If I would have had like some little floral picks, that would have been absolutely perfect, but I decided just to use these greenery pieces. I got these at Dollar Tree, and so I'm going to use the greenery pieces and just gently poke them through the thinner part of the mesh and into the styrofoam piece. So this is just going to be on my table, and no big deal, doesn't have to be perfect. Now I'm going to take again another piece of that deco mesh, and I was going to toss this because it was just kind of really just flouncy, and I didn't think I was going to be able to repurpose and reuse it, but I did spy it in my craft closet, drug it out, and also found this greenery. I just love it when I think, you know, oh, I don't have enough to do crafts with, and then I poke into my supplies and I realize I have way more, honestly, than I need. And I love repurposing and reusing. So now again, I'm just going to add some more greenery, and I love the Dollar Tree greenery. You guys need to really check out their little floral section with their greenery. They should be putting out some great stuff for spring. I'm also popping some little eggs into the greenery. Now I did trim them down. These are a 4-pack for $1 and change. And so I am trimming down the little kebab sticks, and then I made one more kind of loop-de-loop style bow here, and then I'm going to tie that off again with a zip tie and then just pop that in. So basically I just really wanted to fill this out. I was thinking about doing a deco mesh wreath with this, but I really honestly did not have enough deco mesh to do that, and I spied this charger and knew it would be absolutely perfect. And again, I am just going ahead and putting in some more greenery. And then this is where you can get really creative with it. I felt like it needed something more. It just kind of looked a little bit lumpy and flumpy. It's not bad, but you guys know I love just kind of going over the top. So I decided to take some of this spare ribbon that I had left over from decorating my mantle, and I'm making these quick little twisty bows. So you just take the loop ribbon, loop it over on itself, and then leave a tail. And then take your tails and make sure you dovetail those tails. And that way you'll have a cute little kind of like floofy ribbon piece, and you can really stagger the ribbon. So I really chose this blue and white. I have quite a bit of blue and white going on in my dining room. I thought that would be cute, and so I'm just going to pop that in. And I did like every other loopy bow. So I did the egg bow, and then the blue and white check bow, and then some more egg bow, and then some more blue and white check bow. So you guys can just really get creative with this part. I also am looking at it now, and I'm thinking I may go back in and kind of trim up the mesh just a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I do kind of like it looking a little bit messy and wild. It's kind of fun. And I didn't even think about how I'm also mixing the colors, the black and white and the tan, but it will probably work because I do have a lot of black and white on my table. I have some DIY faux Mackenzie Childs inspired goodies, and then I also have a couple of real pieces as well. I love buying them when they're on their big, giant, massive barn sale. I'm also adding in this cute little lilac, again, also from Dollar Tree, and then just a flickering flameless candle, and I get those off of Amazon, and I will link some flickering flameless candles in my Olivia's Romantic Home Amazon store for you guys. It's going to be in the description box of my YouTube video. So here is how it turned out, and I just popped it into my cute little living room Easter setting. This is just a fun idea to share with you guys on how you guys can make something really pretty on a budget and kind of repurpose and reuse some of your goodies. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to share with you guys how to make a super cute little Jazzy Dollar Tree egg. Okay, so Dollar Tree has these jumbo eggs. Actually, I think these were 98 cents at Walmart. Anyway, grab a jumbo egg and some ribbon and go to work. So I'm going to take this ribbon and loop it over on itself and just gently hot glue it to the top part of the egg. You can see this is just a quick little loop, and I'm going to go every other loop. So I started with the egg ribbon, and I did get this ribbon at Walmart, and then I'm adding the little blue check gingham ribbon, and I'm just going to continue to kind of do that as I go around the egg. So you can bunch them up really tight and add tons of loops, or you can just add a couple little loops. I believe I used 4 on this one, and then on the next one later in this video I'm going to use several more. So it's going to be a little bit more bunchy with more ribbon, but this one I did want to add some pretty little Excelsior moss to. And again, you're just going to loop that ribbon, and then you do want to remember also to dovetail the ends of your ribbon or cut them in a side motion. You don't want to leave the ends of your ribbon just hanging out. So to dovetail the ribbon, what I'm talking about is you cut a little triangle in the bottom part of the ribbon, and super easy to do, and it just really gives your creations a really nice boutique finish. Okay, so now we're just going to take some of this Excelsior moss, and we're going to hot glue the moss in and around the ribbon. So this is just going to kind of pull the ribbon in, and it's also going to kind of make it feel a little bit bird's nesty, I guess you would say. And so we're just going to hot glue some more, hot glue around, and add some little more bird's nesty garden goodie vibes, and just kind of push that into the ribbon gently. And again, you guys could really do anything with this. You don't have to add this. You could add florals, or you could just leave the ribbon as is too. Dollar Tree also carries these cute little bundle of spring berries, and so I'm just going to use some of the yellow ones and hot glue those in and around the little moss. And then you can add florals, you can add more goodies, whatever suits your fancy. Even some mini eggs would be super cute. I honestly haven't been buying a whole lot of Easter decor because I really do have quite a bit on hand left over from last year, so I'm really trying to push myself to repurpose and reuse. I did find these pretty little yellow flowers and decided that they would be perfect, as well as some of these cute little purple flowers. I really want to make it feel just like a bursting with joy Easter egg. And I also love doing these style of eggs because then you guys can use them all about your house. You can hang them from your mantle. You can pop them into a little basket, and they look so fancy. And wouldn't this be a nice treat to make for your kiddo or your grandkid, or maybe your neighbor that needs a little lift for the day? Just make them a really pretty little fancy Easter egg. I think I'm going to give this a couple of these to some of my friends as well. I just thought these were so fun and pretty and just beautiful and elegant. And so there you guys have that. We have a couple of little fancy Easter eggs on a total budget. Hope it brings a smile to your face, so much joy, and inspires you to create something as well. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a super cute little Easter, just kind of fun, easy basket. So I'm going to take one of the little Dollar Tree moss baskets and then one of these hanging plant baskets. And I just want to make, something that you would see in one of those kind of high-end boutiques that you go to. So you're going to take and pop your little moss basket. I guess that's not really moss. Anyway, it's the liner baskets that they sell at Dollar Tree. Pop it into your cute little hanging basket, and you can rehang it maybe out on your porch, or you can do what I'm going to do. And I just found some cute little moss. First, I'm going to put down some Walmart bags to kind of give it some fluffing. I didn't have as much moss on hand as I needed to completely fill it, but that's okay. You're not going to see those Walmart bags when we're done. I'm just going to gently tuck that moss into my little basket here. And I do like having the little wire basket around it because it does give it added stability, which is really nice. So this is kind of just like an oversized little bird's nest or bunny nest. You can make it really into anything you want. So grab your favorite birds whites, your little speckled eggs, maybe even some fun sparkling eggs like these, and go to town having fun. I am popping them off of their kebab stick to kind of put them in here. Now these are at Dollar Tree. They're $4, or they're 4 eggs to a pack, and they're $1.25, I believe, at our store now. And so I'm just going to pop them into the little basket, and again, get very creative with this. Use whatever little eggs you have on hand. And here's another idea for you guys. I found this little bunny at the Target dollar spot. I think he was $5. And then I'm just going to use some of the Dollar Tree speckled eggs, and I'm going to pop that into here. And you can even put one of your larger eggs in here that you're making, just whatnot, anything that's going to make your heart sparkle and shine and make it feel a little bit more festive. Now for this next DIY, I want to show you guys how to take one of those $1 eggs and paint it to make it match your decor, make it a little bit more subtle, maybe more French country romantic. I do love the shiny goodness and the funness of this, but I wanted to give you guys a different option. You know, maybe you want something a little bit more subtle and neutral. You can take some chalk paint. All you have to do is pull the little topper off the egg. And again, I believe I did get this egg at Walmart for 98 cents. I'm not sure if Dollar Tree has this jumbo egg, but I do know that they have some eggs that you guys can play around with. So anyway, I did give it an entire coat of chalk paint, and I did find this chalk paint on Amazon, and it works pretty well. It's not quite as good as the Waverly chalk paint from Walmart. I really do prefer that one the best, but I love also that I can pop onto Amazon and it'll come straight to my house along with some of the other necessities that I like to order off of there. I'm a little bit spoiled with that one. And then I did let this set aside and dry, and then I did give it one more coat. And so then after that happens, you guys can get creative with it and just use it as is with a white egg. You could even take some stain and make it look a little bit more French country. You can add your pink little bow back on, which is what I did. And then I also decided to take some pitberry garland and decorate it with a little tidy bit of garland. I thought that would be pretty and really girly. This would be something, honestly, I would have used in my daughter's room when she was a little baby girl. I did so many pink things for her. She had a pink car seat and a pink stroller and a pink canopy bed and a pink Barbie house and pink dresses. I think my heart just really bloomed when I had her, as far as, you know, the pink stuff was concerned. My heart bloomed when I had both of my kiddos, but, you know, that's really fun having a little girl as far as decorating and having pink is around. I feel like both boys and girls are such a huge joy, and they're such a huge joy in different ways. You know, I think when you have a little boy, your heart falls in love for the very first time. And I know that I felt that way when I had my son. He was my first, and then my daughter. So I was so blessed to have both of them. But anyway, got off track there, guys. But I'm adding a couple of cute little white flowers to the top of this. And bam, we have this pretty little romantic egg. It's a little bit more subtle and subdued than the sparkly egg was, but I feel like it's just as beautiful. And if you like that shabby chic, romantic look, this one might be just for you. And I hope you're inspired and feeling blessed by this craft. For this next DIY, I want to share with you guys a fun little easy Easter plate. So I found these beautiful napkins at Walmart, and I'm going to take this little clear plate, but first I'm going to take a Dollar Tree bucket and just cut the size of the base of the plate. And again, I think that these were Pioneer Woman napkins, but I thought the bunny on them was so beautiful. Now, I bought them last season. I haven't checked Walmart this season to see if they have the same one, but I really am telling you guys should be able to find a cute little napkin, either Walmart, Tuesday Morning, Dollar Tree, to be able to do a similar craft to this. And so I'm just going to Mod Podge it to the base of this clear plastic plate. Now, this plate is plastic, but you could do this exact same style craft on a glass plate. I love this craft. I know I probably share it with you guys every year and every season, but I feel like it's so magical, especially if you're on a budget. You can buy a pack of these plastic, clear plates for a couple of dollars and completely remake a cupboard just by Mod Podging something pretty on it or painting the little plastic plate. But this makes it look like it's almost like a little China bunny plate. And think about how less expensive that is than buying a whole new set of seasonal plates. So that's why I love sharing this with you guys, because if you didn't see it last year, you might see it this year and get inspired, and it feels good to be able to decorate. And sometimes we can't always decorate seasonally because it's just not in our budget. So this might be in your budget, or this might just be a fun idea. These would also be fun to do with your kiddos or grandkids if they like to craft, and use the glue and the paint. And here's how it turned out. Now I did add 2 white coats of the chalk paint over the bunny and let that dry, and that way it shows through a little bit better. And speaking of bunnies, there's Benji Bear and his little bunny rabbit. He was really wild today. I took him for his walk, but it was so cold outside, I really didn't get to get him worn out. So he you can tell he's really happy and excited to be flopping around. For this next DIY, we're going to make a Jazzy Easter egg. So we're just going to take one of those little $1 eggs. I believe these are from Walmart, maybe Dollar Tree, I don't know. And we're going to jazzy up this egg with some cute little ribbon. I did another one of these and added moss. For this one, we're just going to stick mainly to florals and just wired ribbon. So this wired ribbon is from Walmart, and you're going to take the wired ribbon and just make a little loop. So you can see that I'm just kind of I'm adding hot glue, then I'm going to take the ribbon and just make a loop. You guys, this is so easy. And then you just press the ribbon loop into the side of the egg. So you're just making a very, very simple loop. It's so easy. You can take and kind of ruche up the base of your ribbon, and you also want to dovetail your ends or make the ends of your ribbon really pretty, especially if you're going to be doing this type of craft for a show or for something that you want to sell or for a neighbor. You want to make sure your ends of your ribbon are always nice and clean. Don't make a really beautiful craft and then leave a ribbon that's frayed. It will make your craft not as beautiful, and it will make it kind of tattered looking. And unless you're going for that look, then that's another thing. But anyway, so continue to add loads of pretty ribbon. Now for this egg, I chose the little Easter egg ribbon and then also the yellow gingham ribbon. And this ribbon is in the Easter section currently at Walmart. At least it was at my store. Now I was at a super center, so I'm not for sure if it's in the regular stores or not, but I did find some there. I also know that Michael's carries very similar styles ribbon, and I'm not sure if Hobby Lobby has the same kind of Easter ribbon, but I'm pretty much guessing they should have some type of cute Easter ribbon for you guys to play around with. And these kind of remind me honestly of some of the ornaments, like the large oversized ornaments that I do seasonally. So this is kind of like an Easter ornament, and these are great to hang from cupboards, from mantles, if you're doing an Easter Christmas tree, if you want to give something nice to a neighbor or friend. I just think these are so sparkly and happy and shiny and fun. And so I hope you guys are inspired to create something really cute for someone you love or for your home. And you don't even have to do this on top of an egg. Now this idea could be, on top of a lantern, or it could be on top of just anything that you want to top off and decorate and make fabulous on a budget. And it's also a great way to repurpose and reuse ribbon. And in this video, if you guys have noticed like a little bit of a funny sound, I actually have my coat on in my studio. It's pretty cold out here, and when I run the heat, you guys can hear it in the background. And Benji Bear was barking so much, I decided to sit him on my lap. So if you hear a rustling in this video, it's Benji Bear wrestling around in my lap. He's being such a sweet, good boy, so I can get this video out to you guys. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually film, edit, and I craft, film, edit, and post my videos all in one day. So it's a pretty exciting, intense day, but I love sharing this with you guys. So as always, I ask that you comment and let me know what's your favorite DIY in this video. Which one will you be recreating? Drop that comment down below. So thank you all so much for joining me in another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. I'd love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. I truly believe that you don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. And for everybody that comes back and loves on me, thank you so, so much. All of your prayers are so felt. I love y'all. I'm wishing you a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed day. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me over on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and all that kind of fun stuff. I love y'all. Keep bearing with me and keep giving me grace. And until our next video, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.